It's a me, Manic. Hi, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hideous Winter should not gone to work. See, I told you. You should have just said, okay, I'm gonna do that presentation, and then I'm getting the hell out. Saying no would have given you a little bit more comfort today. I'm glad you survived. I know that you have a certain sense of duty. I'm doing my best to be respectful here because I know this is your life, your decisions, and I absolutely have to respect that. Good on you for figuring out how to survive today, Hideous Winter, because you went through a lot. And you weren't even at 100%, and people still loved the heck out of you, Hideous Winter. You had to set up for the presentation and then clean up from some of it. They really do make you do everything over there, don't they? Oh boy. So, first weeknight stream under the new schedule here. I have a long commute to get home from work. I mean, it feels long to everyone. It's legit. If I make it home in 50 minutes, it's a good thing. And it's something that I have personally taken on. I can't complain about it. I just have to restructure my life around it. So, get home, immediately start slapping myself together here to make the stream happen. And I think I made it work out. I made it work out like just in the nick of time, I think. So it was pretty nice. You called out at like 10 o'clock last night, but they refused to accept it. So, decided to watch me kick booty tonight. Get out the worst side from my area. Yeah, I mean, the basic bitch 8 to 5 Monday through Friday work schedule is one of the biggest scams on earth. And if you participate in it and you like it, then I apologize. You need to get help for your Stockholm Syndrome. Please get that dealt with, because it can legitimately be a problem. First and foremost, it's an environmental disaster with all those cars on the road out at the same time like that all together. Not to mention the mental toll it takes to drive around like that. BRB, talking to neighbors. Hey, you too. I appreciate you stopping by in the first place. So, I know you'll be in and out like you usually do. You are a bit of a stream hopper from what I've observed, I think. But yeah, the basic Monday through Friday 8 to 5, we should really be finding a way to do like 410s or be more accepting of work schedules that are a little bit off kilter. There's nothing wrong with that. 7:30 to 4, but that doesn't help much with traffic. Yeah, I mean, it's Los Angeles. There's really nothing you can do about it. Traffic is going to be traffic probably from 4 a.m. until 7 or 8 p.m. That's my hazarding of a guess for LA traffic. I've only had minimal exposure to it, but I was always shocked at the amount of traffic that was out during certain times of the day and in certain places. Catching I-5 at about 1 a.m. and it being prone to slow down still due to congestion was pretty freakish to me. Thanks for popping in, Strixley. Haven't seen you in a while, but I'm glad you made some time for me tonight. Hideous Winter, schedule changes a lot. Tends to be 9:30 to 6 or 10 to 7. Wow, that late. And you still managed. I hope you get all the rest you need, Hideous Winter, because that is certainly important as well. That is also something that will be coming to my streams as well. Because yes, I am now streaming an additional day per week. Previously, the most you could get out of me, 2 days of streaming per week. But now, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. That's what I'm going to try for a while. I hope it works. I sat and thought about it really hard, and I'm like, this new work schedule of mine I should leverage that to pop in on streams some more, because I'm having a really awesome time with you guys. I really am. It feels like my streams get better and better, and you people who pop up in chat have great chemistry with each other, and I want to encourage that as much as possible. I really do. Excuse me. But yeah, we've got some Super Mario RPG tonight, and I am hyped because it has been like 2.5 weeks since I've been able to touch it. Last place where we left off, we had just arrived in Nimbus Land. We had just discovered, much to our shock and dismay, that our good buddy Mala, who had been with us since nearly the very beginning of the game, dude's not a tadpole. He's in fact the prince of an entire Cloud royalty family. Absolutely bonkers stuff there. Really is. So I think I should really just fade the music down, flip on over to the game. Oops, don't mean to have that going. Oh, that's just my HDMI capture device. How about I flip this on instead? There we go. And I'll just turn that down, and that is much more like it. So let's load up that save file, shall we? And ooh. Is that volume a little low? I think it is. Let me check my overall volume mixer here. I think I may have messed with. Yep, let me fix that. There we go. Yeah, that was no good. And I'll tweak things a little bit like that. Just making sure I make the most of the dual monitors that are that are sitting here in front of me. So we might only still be about 60% of the way through the game. There are only like two or three stars remaining. Well, okay, there are 5. The answer was right there in the first place. 5 stars, 2 to go, but there's a lot of game required to get there, because the 7-star is the final star acquired by defeating the final boss, and one of the stars comes from one of the coolest epic battles in the game. 30 coins a night? I don't even know how much money I have right now. 177 coins. Ooh, Mario's not doing well. Yeah, at least I remembered the plot points. So, yeah, you know what? I think, we'll go with this. Let me guess, you want to use the dream cushion to rest? That'll be 30 more coins. Oh, sure, why not? I've got the cash. Good dreams, fun entertainment. Ooh, very interesting. Let me make sure I tweak the window size here. It's a touch on the small side, and you deserve better out of what I've got going on here. There we go. That's a little better. What I think don't quote me on this, I think there are different dreams that can happen in that scenario, and wildly different results. Okay, I am fully refreshed now. Mario's back at full health at the very least. And, ooh, maybe one thing I'll do, those hidden blocks, let me tell ya. Those hidden blocks have some really juicy goodies in them, and I don't want to miss them. So I want to keep a tab up with some valuable information. Okay, ooh, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 remaining. Dang. Okay, let's go find the item shop where one of those is hiding, and we will save again. So what's about to unfold is really crazy. We're basically about to stage a bit of a coup, a bit of a mutiny against the evil takeover that is happening here in Nimbus Land. That was interesting. Oh, I have to jump towards the shopkeeper, so like from right there, or I feel like it was some sort of clue how there we go. Like it was some sort of clue how the camera slightly panned upwards. Let's see what items are available here. Say, you have that. I'm looking for something. Look in your eyes. What can I do for you? Ooh, we've got fuzzy armor here. Fuzzy shirt, fuzzy pants, fuzzy cape, and fuzzy dress. I'm not entirely sure about the weapons. I think I'm already good on weapons. Well, let's go to the equipment here. I can ditch the... Let's make sure I have this right here. Shirt, pants, cape, and dress. So, Mario, Malo, Gino, and Princess are to be accounted for here. Okay, so, yep, that means I will strip down on... I'll strip down my current party so that I can sell those sailor things. Let's see, Happy Shell, is that an extra? Oh wait, when did I get an EXP booster? I need to equip that on someone as soon as possible. Sure. I'll risk Gino a little bit for that. And you know what? Since pants are available, let's sell pants to subsidize what's coming up here. So we will buy 217 coins. Not bad. Ooh. All of these are 70. Big yikes. Okay, then shirt, dress, cape. It's as much as I can afford. Are there any weird items that I can shuffle off? Now that red essence seems like it's going to be way too useful. And since I have Princess, the Kiddo, I don't know, I might want to keep that. But Firebomb, I can go without. Because really, gotta make sure that I've got syrup. So how has Tuesday been for all of you who are hanging out? I know Tuesday is kind of the most boring day. Not exactly reviled, but not exactly like either. Monday takes all the heat. And just doing some exploring here around town. Garo's house. Oh, this dude's a statue maker.
Hi, I'm the sculptor Garo. I used to make a lot of statues of King Nimbus, but now all I get are orders for sculptures of Valentina.
Oh me, oh my. Hey look, it's me!
Oh, you mean that? That's King Nimbus when he was a young lad. Huh? What the? Who are you?
Hello, my name is Malo, and this is my friend Mario.
Malo, so it is you, my boy. It's been so long. My, you've become a splendid young prince.
What? I'm really a prince? Mario's miming is so fantastic. Tell him the whole story so far with Malo.
Yes, indeed, I understand. So, you were raised by Frogfucius. There's no question about it. You are, without a doubt, Prince Malo.
Mario, look at me. I'm a prince.
I knew Valentina was up to something. I just didn't know what. That must mean the king really isn't gravely ill.
Then let's go inside the castle and save my mother and father. Oh boy, he's fired up. Hey, who are you? You can't just barge in here. I sigh.
Wait, I have an excellent idea. Come over here. Are you ready?
As ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Alright, stand over here. Hold still, okay?
He's made me gold.
There! Hey, don't move. You're gonna be a statue for a while, okay? Let's get going now. I'm delivering Valentina's latest order to her.
You may enter. Halt, who goes there? Hey, this doesn't look like Valentina at all.
Oh, that's because this is a statue of Valentina's nephew, Mariota, okay?
Okay, proceed.
Hell, that was close. Didn't think we could get through that one. There is no such person named Mariota. Ha! Oh ho ho!
Oh, now this is lovely. My beauty simply shines forth like the sun. Only you can make something this stunning.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll be on my way now. Halt!
What, may I ask, is this ugly thing?
That's my latest masterpiece. I created it just for you. It's called A Plumber's Lament. Observe the thick mustache covering the sad, innocent smile of a simple fool, and the sideburns conveying his blue-collar roots. And the legs? Well defined. Strong. The legs of the masses. Is it to your liking?
I consider myself something of an art buff, and I've got to say, this is spectacular! Gato, only you could have created sculptures with such gentle beauty and raw power.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll be on my way now.
Spectacular! Dodo! Don't just sit there like a roast. Hurry and carry these in! Dodo! Step on it!
I just assume Valentina is just super annoying and grating as hell, so that's why I play her that way. Really, that's how Dodo treats all the statues. Oh boy. Okay, Yuga 2 is back. And here I am trying to not get caught by Dodo. Let's see if I can pull it off. We're gonna have a little bit of a scene. Or not? Oh, looks like I snuck out the right way. Let's get this save in. And see what else I can accomplish while I'm gold.
Dodo!
Oh, here we go. It's happening anyway.
Did you display the statues properly? Fine, now polish them to a fine luster and make that tribute to my beauty.
I guess the Mario Day program went great at work, so that's great. Yeah, like you hardly had a chance to witness the fruits of all your labor, those weeks of planning you put into Mario Day, Hideous Winter.
Pay attention to me! Hurry up and don't let me catch you dozing again!
Oh, back to the statue room I go.
Uh-oh, Dodo's in a pretty bad mood. Keep up your statue disguise and jump to avoid getting pecked. Get ready, because he's coming this way.
It's great to have competent coworkers. It almost seems like there's very few people you can trust, so I'm glad you do have some people who you can trust, Hideous Winter. The music is perfect. Bought Pez dispensers that are Mario stickers, like rad ones, and mustache lollipops. I think I have some Mario Pez dispensers too. I might have to bust those out a little bit later, but that's awesome that you had so much merch. I'm glad they gave you a budget to really make good stuff happen, Hideous Winter. I'm lucky she's awesome, the kind of person you want good things for. It's an awkward case of bad timing. I was getting out of my truck and jumping on stream. My neighbors wanted to come up and talk to me about replacing some fence between our houses. Ah, the good life of keeping a house together. Oh, there's a feather here. Picked up a feather. I mean, obviously you're at the tail end of your day, Yuga 2, you're wanting to settle in, or this is probably one of your 3 or 4 days off. Not sure how exactly it's going. I'd assume that you usually have like a 12-hour work schedule. You're probably hanging out on Twitch at work, or if you have some time at home, then yeah, all that stuff. So hopefully within that little bit of conversation, you're able to get all the details hammered out. Oh, Valentina's exhausted. Oh, it's a guard.
I hate being a guard. Valentina only gives us the most boring jobs to do. But I guess this beats Dodo's job. Dodo has to polish Valentina's statues every single day.
KY Fried Jelly, what is happening? It's been a while. Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in tonight. You're getting in at a good time. This is just still the beginning part of the stream. Still got a little while to go. Probably about 3 hours. Got a new streaming habit going on with now Sunday, still doing Tuesdays, but Sunday and Thursday are my other streaming days. At least that's what I'm trying out to go along with my new work schedule. So glad to have you aboard, and hopefully we can see each other more often. Oh no, they're stabbing me, and I can't move. Uh-oh. Oh, now I'm unmasked.
Hey, tell me something. Do statues move?
No, statues don't move.
Then explain this.
It's one of those high-tech or lifelike realistic ones. Let's get out of here. Just got off my day shift, started my 4 off. Wasn't bad, got it worked out to go half and half on the side between our houses. Oh, that's good. It's nice when a plan comes together with a neighbor like that. What's over here? Oh, don't need to go over there. That leads towards the entrance. How about here? This area. Ooh! Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to smack this thing as hard as I can. 112, not bad. Recently got through playing Mother 3. Wasn't expecting the kind of emotional trip it was. Oh, awesome! Yeah, when it comes to the Mother series, like I think that probably explains why a lot of people get some incredible emotional attachments to it. Because yeah, you end up not expecting to feel things, and then the game forcefully makes you feel a thing. So I'm glad it was a satisfying experience. I haven't gotten into the Mother series, but given the nature of what I do here on this channel, there's a pretty good chance I will eventually get around to it. I'll do. I've been trying to ponder really hard what I wanted to do with my extra day of streaming, so it might come down to adding in another different game here. Because right now I'm still dealing with the remnants of some decisions made long ago, still going back and forth between Super Mario RPG and Wind Waker. I'm not entirely sure what that third day is going to be all about. A little awkward. You lived there 6 years, barely ever talked to your neighbors. Oh man, there's some magic in talking to your neighbors sometimes. So, I mean, I get it if you don't want to. It's not like I'm forcing you or urging you to do that by any stretch of the imagination. But they're probably fine people. So they're gonna be they're probably worth talking to. Maybe even good for watching in your house if you're on vacation or something. Mother 3 written very well. KY Fried Jelly, how long do you think it took you to complete Mother 3? And we got Sentimental. What is happening, bro? Good to see you on the stream tonight. Tomorrow, me and Sentimental are gonna hang out in real life. We're gonna go watch the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. It's gonna be great. And Glass Cannon Malo, just like Sentimental wanted, you came in here right on time. Glass Cannon, nothing but magic. Okay, you know what? I think I will just fight that guy. And you know what? Let's Geno blast him. Probably did an 8 or 10 hour game, not too long. Oh wow, I thought Mother 3 would have been way longer than that, like at least twice as long. That's that makes it quite livable. That would be like a I could probably stream that over the course of a week then. That'd be great. Geno Flash. Oh, that is a good spell. Let's see. 77 to 80. Yep, he's getting a special boost as well. But oh boy, I took some punishment there. How about I no, I actually really need some syrup instead. Enjoyed some kielbasa, sauerkraut, steamed broccoli for dinner. Oh, dang. Whoa, whoa! Oh yeah, that fan is what blew me back. Heh, heh. I'm not smart. Kielbasa sausage. That sounds like almost a keto type of dinner right there. Mother series is a personal favorite of mine after beating Mother 2. Did you find some, I guess, some fan translations out there, or are you playing in Japanese? Oh boy. Ooh, good. Uh-oh, Jaffel's awake. That is some good EXP coming out here. I'm digging it. It's Geno Flash all over again. Ooh, brutal hit. Well, Mother 2 played Earthbound on SNES, had a Mother 3 GBA cartridge. Okay. And, well, I guess that's another thing, is that I'm not entirely perfectly clear on how the Mother series goes. Is Earthbound Mother 2, or, is that how that goes? Or wasn't the original Mother on the NES, actually? Ratchet & Clank will forever be my favorite childhood series. Oh, heck yeah, I need to play those games. Why did Mother get called Earthbound in the US? Yeah, that's a good question, because there's, aside from the main character having a mother, there didn't really seem to be much of any reason to call it Mother. Or is it a Biohazard Resident Evil thing? I could see that as well. That sounds plausible. Where just for various copyright reasons, you just have to change the name completely. Woof, these fan guys are brutal. Why change the name? No clue. Same for the Mega Drive versus the Genesis for Sega. They ran into a bit of a weird copyright bump with when it came to the Mega Drive name in the United States, so they decided to pull another completely different weird name out of their hat, called it the Genesis. Yikes! Holy crap! I'm gonna therapy myself so I can take a hit. Oof. Okay, I can therapy myself again. Or... no, I will have Geno come back. Like Star Fox 64 and Lilac Wars. Yeah. Those little things. In Europe as well, it had the it had some sort of, I think it was Star Wing as well. They had to really get creative because Star Fox was well in use in other places. One of those other weird technicalities led to the Dreamcast in, I believe, just in Europe alone, having to have a blue swirl instead of an orange swirl because it bumped up against the trademark logo of, I think, an email provider. But yeah, those weird little regional differences just purely due to copyright law. Now let's finish this fight, shall we? And honestly, it probably stands to reason why Microsoft and Sony just keep calling things Xbox and PlayStation, because you don't have to put up at all with any of the legal wrangling that comes along with naming your system. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it's marketing, sometimes it's regional marketing, sometimes you're working, sometimes you're dealing with the local tastes of the country involved, like you're dealing with, you know, trying not to be rude within a certain culture, but sometimes there really is just, sometimes that name is already taken. Never going to be a spacefaring species. We can't even get past petty material issues and skin color. You know, you're not wrong. Humans will find some way to separate and relabel themselves. It's been a constant problem throughout all of our species. We had these really cool Neanderthal people around for a while, but then they got slaughtered. But joke's on us, because enough Neanderthals mated with us, and some of their genetic material still sticks around. Revolution was way better name for the Wii. What about Dolphin instead of the GameCube? Famijack, what is happening? Good to see you here. Oh man, life's been crazy recently, but glad to have you around, popping into the stream, Famijack. What I will say when it comes to certain things, Nintendo should have stuck with Ultra 64 instead of watering it down to Nintendo 64. We really deserved better than Nintendo 64. We really should have had the Ultra 64. Humans also find ways to come together and put aside differences in a crisis. Yeah, it's really weird what it takes to draw out the kindness. I mean, we wouldn't be here, there wouldn't be billions of us if there weren't some level of cooperation and kindness involved. So there is that. GameCube's certainly the winning name. I mean, it's pretty literal, but it also kind of sounds cool, and they made it into a really neat advertising campaign. And its startup screen is one of the best memes out there for video games. All the musical remixes that they put out for it, so good. Okay, just gotta keep on trucking here. Ooh, got these Wizrobe dudes. Joffel's sleeping, okay. So I'll just knock out the other dudes and not touch Joffel yet. Should add commands for random sounds to play and make the squeaky GameCube startup one of them. Oh, totally. I've definitely been neglecting certain aspects of my stream. I just for a while there, you know, I'm probably coming, if I haven't hit it exactly, then I'm really close to it. I've actually basically been streaming for a year. I had some difficulties last year that took me out of streaming for a while, but I decided I was gonna knuckle down and come back to it, and it's been a great time ever since. PS2, GameCube favorite startups, yes, I'm with you. I need to gather my sound effects collection. I do have like most of them. Actually, I wonder if I dig into the right folder, if I have the. I know I have a folder of startup sounds because I made a weird little thing for Twitter. I can often be found on Twitter yammering about various video game things, and trying and failing miserably to create humor. Let's see, there we go, the BIOS, and then let's take a moment and no, stop it. I'm gonna turn down. I'm gonna pause this. OG Xbox startup was the best. 360 and Xbox didn't compare. Totally, you are absolutely right, Sentimental. That original Xbox was beautiful. So just gonna go through an abbreviated list. Obviously not everything, but it'll be just enough to wet your whistle. It's thinking. And next. Oh yeah. Who's got nostalgia for that one? And yep, that's the one you wanted. Gotta have the boop. My personal favorite. Oh yeah. And this one, for the real Sega nerds, And that's it. That's all I got. So, Earthbound versus Mother 2. Seems that because Mother 1 was never released in the US officially, they wanted to try and show people they didn't have to play the first one, and essentially have Earthbound be its own thing, but it was plagued by issues like a campaign that said the game stinks. Yeah, and that's how they put ads on it. Nintendo did as a joke. I remember... Yeah, it didn't translate well because people thought it was a review. I remember there being ads in the gaming magazines that contained some scratch and sniff surfaces that were of some, or maybe it was packaged in with the game, but some scratch and sniff of some incredibly vile, terrible scents that would just attack your face upon scratching them. So you just had to you looked at what you were about to scratch, and it's like, oh, do I dare sniff this? Is this a good idea? Probably not. Okay. Joffle's sleeping? Let's whack the other guys. Plot twist, debatably the best NES game of them all. Yeah. I'll say no other SNES game has the following that Earthbound does. I woke up Joffle. Don't fork me, bro. I will say I tried and failed at starting up a game of Earthbound when I got my SNES Classic. Maybe I really wonder, like, if I do it on stream, if I'll actually complete it, if I'll commit to it. I think that's what I have to do is just play it on stream, and then I'm obligated to finish it, for better or worse. And surely it will be entertaining for a lot of people to be able to walk in on someone in 2020, to walk in on someone in this year who's playing it blind. That'll be entertaining, surely. Yeah, SNES, ton of smash hits, but there's something about what Earthbound does to people that breaks their brains for if they're a fan of it. Like, yeah, we can obviously go for anything that made it onto the SNES Classic as something that is awesome, that there are tons of fans of. But they have that kind of mainstream appeal, I think. Earthbound is one of those enduring things where people really won't let it die. Like, I think even to the point where it was, I think Reggie Fils-Aimé just like last week tweeted something about having to shoulder all the Mother 3 questions and making some great little joke about it. Oh, that's what's hiding over here. Okay. Flower. And I know each of these doors has interesting stuff behind them. Okay, I'll get in a fight. But yeah, I always feel like there will always be at least to me, there will always be a debate whether the PlayStation 2 or the Super Nintendo is the best console ever. When Mother 1 finally got an English release in 2015, people at E3 were crying about it. I mean, Mother's amazing and all, but chill. That reminds me of there's a certain YouTuber out there who always goes to Nintendo New York when Nintendo does directs, and I think about all of the crying and the completely ridiculous ways that people were acting when the Sans costume showed up in Smash. That reveal made people lose their minds on a level I hadn't seen in a long time. Hang on, wait a second. Oh, you're gonna spit some realness at us, you two here? Isn't this music in Earthbound? This fighting song right now, not to my knowledge. This being a purely a Square joint, these are all Square's composers. This battle music specifically, I mean, I could probably pull together some of Earthbound's soundtrack and we can take a listen together. SNES was a good time for RPGs and games. Yes, indeed. And then the OG PlayStation stole its RPG flow, because all the RPG developers were like, "Wait, we get to have an entire CD worth of data? Heck yeah! We're not limited to cramming our entire game into 6 megabytes." But I guess since you raised the issue, Yuga2, I will abscond over to my favorite place for video game music, because I have some really nerdy software that will let me play it. Old heads for emulation know well of Zophar.net. I may listen later, but SNES remix of Johnny Be Good and Earthbound, so that's cool. Oh man, that does sound neat. But you know me at this point, Yuga2. I am not above pausing the game for a musical breakdown so I can be a DJ, so I can live my dreams of being a video game music DJ. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Let's give Mario some therapy. Aw. Oh, it's stabbing time. Grinder. Ow! Oof, am I gonna survive this? Woof. Okay, this is why... This is exactly why I keep some pick-me-ups around, because you never know when you need to revive Princess. And I got a freebie. Okay, now it's time for some freaking revenge on you assholes. Ah, that is satisfying to smoke them all at once. Very much. Okay, now I'm just way too curious. I'm sorry, guys. You've been poking the Earthbound bear for long enough, so I have to grab it. I have to grab that music. And I'll go put it in my special place. And I will give 5 minutes. I promise, only 5 minutes. No more, but no less. I have no problem dedicating 5 minutes to whatever insanity is going on here. Gonna be playing with the exact music data of the game. So let's extract this stuff here. Absolutely bonkers. So let's pause that and let's resume so you can see my unsightly mug in greater detail here. And all right, I think I will just go. I'm gonna go title screen and down to, yeah, I'm gonna pick a big chunk here and we'll flip through some things real quick. I think it sounds familiar with the instruments you get to. Okay, let's see. Oh wow. Now I'm getting refreshed on where some of these melodies happen. Yeah, because that title screen music, that melody was used in Pollyanna. But let's see about some battle songs. Let's see. Otherworldly foe. Oncoming foe. Oh boy. Or an ambush. Oh, here we go. Battle against a weak opponent. Stream guides in? You didn't miss much. In fact, the stream kind of slowed down a little bit so that we can enjoy some of the sweet sounds of Earthbound. Battle against a weird opponent. Well, this is weird music for a weird opponent. Battle against a mobile opponent. Alright. And you win! Yeah, doing a little bit of comparison. Yugetsu heard something in one of the Mario RPG battle songs that reminded him of Earthbound, so might as well. I know this isn't Mario, obviously, but let's review a little bit of some of the greatest tunes in all of video gaming. Oncoming Boss. Sanctuary Guardian. Oh man, listening to this in headphones is great. You defeated the boss. All of Earthbound's music is weird. Some of it still sounds normal-ish, but some of the other stuff is like, whoa. Heartless Hotel? Wow. Holy crap, there's a lot more music left. Let's see what else is worth mashing on here. Distinctly different, but the composition is similar. I could understand that, especially with the way that the Super NES sound chip got to be leveraged a few times. Totally get it. They entitled this one, In Winters, There Is a Genius. Then, let's see, Tessie? Ooh, good water sounds there. Must have used some samples. Battle Against Belch. This is funky. Moonside Swing, that sounds good. Very ambient. The Bazaar. Gonna hop around a bit, may or may not be back. It's all good. Take care, Sentimental. I know at the very least I will see you tomorrow. Super Famicom and Super Nintendo, different sound chips. I know there was... It's all in the SPC 700. I know that there were differences to be accounted for between the Famicom and the Nintendo Entertainment System, especially when the Famicom Disk System was involved. But otherwise, the Super Nintendo was a fairly universal platform, you know. Notwithstanding the shape of the console and the shape of the cartridges. Inside the dungeon. Battle against a machine. Ooh, 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 boom, 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 boom. Bust out your glow sticks and your ketamine. Yeah. 8 melodies? yeah, we definitely got, we here in the U.S. definitely got robbed when it came to, sound quality on the NES, because the Famicom Disk System, especially when the Famicom Disk System was involved and added some extra sound hardware, plus Konami with their VRC6 chip. I have a couple of small examples here. Where did I hide them? Probably the most famous example here, and this is probably going to sound a little bit weird, because especially this is playing in stereo. I know maybe not all of you are being able to listen in stereo, but you will hear something. Well, maybe if I do it in a certain way. The original Legend of Zelda, definitely something you can sink your teeth into. European Super Nintendo does have a better sound, though. Oh yeah, the USA got the terrible Super Nintendo. It's rather unfortunate. And for those who aren't familiar, just a second here. Continuing the tradition of me standing up and reaching for crap on top of my desk that I started in my previous stream, gonna reach up here. Prefer the more 8-bit style of NES music. Oh yeah, there's kind of a, I don't know, a pleasing texture to it, to me at least. This is how the original Legend of Zelda sounded on the Famicom Disk System. Yep. You already knew what was happening, Nugatu. The entire thing just sounds way different. Okay, this has probably gone on longer than 5 minutes, but I'm grooving, so I don't care. Alright, so let this break your brain here a little bit. If some of you are listening with stereo speakers or with headphones, good. For the rest of you, I apologize. Let's meld the Famicom Disk System in one channel and the NES in the other. Here we go. Left channel, NES. Right channel, Famicom Disk System. It's all good, you get to. I feel like they complement each other. But even if you're not listening in stereo, you may still be able to detect the way it's layered together. And the other thing worth listening to is the music from Castlevania 3 on the NES. That also brought out some interesting sounds, and regrettably, all I have is the melded one. I wish I could play them separately really quick, but I don't have it convenient on me right now, unfortunately. So, Castlevania right there. Panic Sloth, what is going on, you dear person, you? Thank you for being lovely. Thank you for finding the time to pop into my stream on a weekday night. I know you've had a crazy busy day at work. You've got your family, but you found some time for me. Thank you, Panic Sloth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. We're just currently nerding out on video game music. I'm weak. I'm too prone to breakdowns to discuss old video game music first and foremost. Right now, for those listening in stereo, left channel is NES Castlevania 3, right channel is Legend of Demon Castle Akumaju Densetsu, or, Castlevania 3 in Japan. Much more dramatic sounds over in the Japanese version. But to kind of go to what you're talking to with stream aesthetics, the entire reason I reached up on top of my desk in the first place, oh yeah, love Castlevania music, all of it. Just keep giving me more. I guess the other part that I wanted to do, let me kind of restore some actual normal tunes here to the way that things are going. That'll do. I'll take that. Bloody Tears, especially the Mariachi Entertainment System version, yes. And you're right, Panic Sloth, Castlevania is love. Back in December, I played Symphony of the Night for the first time and had a blast. But what I wanted to talk about that Yuga2 brought up when it came to console variants, because yes, I am crazy. I wish I could have gotten the Japanese version because the box art is a lot more juicy, but the console is still technically the same. Yeah, I went and grabbed myself one of these guys. I just couldn't help myself. I have both foreign and United States versions of the mini consoles. The one I really hope for, I saw them, they were still on sale at Play Asia a few weeks ago. Maybe they still have a couple left behind. I want to see if they still have a few of those gold Shonen Jump Famicom minis, because those just look super cool. They filled it with absolute trash games, like just old Dragon Ball games, but turn down the thug music. If you consider the music of Sega's racing games to be thug music, then I guess this isn't the stream for you, because Sega GT is one of the best racing games ever made, and it surely deserved a home conversion, and it's a shame that it never got one. But just wanted to make sure I showed off the beautiful splendor of the mini Super Nintendo that the rest of the world got, but the United States didn't, because we got that really honestly strange purple thing, and of course as minis go, the front pops out like that to reveal the controller ports properly. There's a game store near me that has a proper Super Famicom on sale, and it's only $80. And I'm like, I really want it, but I'm also trying to budget and be careful, because I want to be able to have a lot of a lot of money ready for when I go to Summer Games Done Quick. Whether I go there as a runner or whether I go there as just an attendee, I'm going to be there no matter what. My flight's already booked, so I'll be spending a week over there. I've already got the time off at work. All those other things. So I'm trying to not be stupid with my pennies here, because as awesome as it would be to have a real Super Famicom in my house, I can't properly justify it when I have a Super Nintendo and various other means to play Japanese Super Nintendo games. So I mean, when it looks more like a computer system for its time, like I can see the CD player being modeled after it. Oh yeah, definitely. The Sony Nintendo PlayStation, that whole device definitely looked like it was made for this guy here, for sure, Yuga2. How's your night going, Bob Hope323? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for popping into the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Just taking a brief game break to get nerdy. Yeah, Panic Sloth, Money Smart's adulting is bullshit, and that's the worst thing, because like this is not a flex, and I'm not bragging, but I've had a burst of really good times financially, and I want to preserve those gains. I don't want to just blow those gains, so I have to just stare at the window, all sad, and just. Like there's the same store that has that Super Famicom has an Atari Jaguar, and they have this perfectly beautiful Model 1 Saturn as well. I love the Model 1 Saturn with its access light and its oval shaped buttons, and the Model 1 Saturn was the first, in my opinion, Duke controller. My good luck charm is missing on Mario Day at that. How rude of me to exclude you, Piranha Plant. It's okay, boy. It's okay, buddy. I know $300,000 for the Nintendo PlayStation, and while I would have loved to have been the buyer, I also accept that for the amount of time that system was owned by its original owner, that person took it to a lot of trade shows. It's been torn down, photos of it taken from all possible angles. It's been reasonably well preserved. Just from a functional standpoint, there are enough visual references we can confirm it was real. It is real, and it's not like it's something that anyone needs to have. If it fades into obscurity, fine. But we have so much record of its existence right now. It's not a big loss. But if you are incredibly, super, ridiculously nerdy, I'll hit you with a certain YouTube link here. There's a dude on YouTube named Ben Heck. Dude is I'd say electrical engineer is the tip of the iceberg for how smart this dude is. He was one of the first people to really get into the Nintendo PlayStation. Had the expertise to work on the only known surviving unit without destroying it, and in fact fixed it by finding ways that the system was intentionally sabotaged to keep from fully functioning. Really, really fascinating stuff he did a couple years ago. So definitely start with part 1 there, work your way through on the rest of Ben Heck's show. Spends a lot of time with it and does some really neat things with it, including running a homebrew game on it at that. Music a bit loud? For shame. Let me knock that down a little bit. Thanks for that, Yuga 2. I'd be kind of a crappy collector. Believe in using what you purchase. Mint condition stuff sounds like a waste of purpose. And I totally can agree with that, too. If something is just going to sit there and look pretty, then it just takes up space. There is definitely a part of me that wants to be practical as well, but then there's also a part of me that's like, I really want this piece of my childhood back. Please let me hug my Super Nintendo again. Pretty please. Let me at least have this. This is just one of the 4 mini systems that sits above me right now. Because, I mean, over here in the US, we've definitely seen the Super Nintendo Mini and the NES Classic, but pardon me while I keep reaching here, and you get to stare at my crazy belly for a moment. But I figure if I'm calling attention to it, I might as well bring it down anyway, as I rearrange a ton of stuff here as well. I have to. Darkwing Duck is sitting on top of it, and then a green Mega Man helmet is sitting on top of it as well, and then I have to take down my Mega Man Funko as well. It's a very intricate setup I have on top of my desk, but I do solemnly swear that I have a Famicom Mini. I don't have a percentage on the music volume. I'd say my music volume is sitting at about half of my mic volume. Yeah, Panic Sloth, you love to play with your things. Totally. You are all about the fun times. You're very tactile, especially with all the physical art projects that you have out there too. You post some very interesting pictures of the things you do with your kids. I just knocked down the music a little bit more because I think this particular track is very loud as well. It doesn't help my cause. Thank you for letting me know about these things. But yeah, this Famicom Mini, along with an NES Classic, is sitting out in my living room. The Famicom Mini and its NES counterpart are both sitting with their respective Rob amiibos on top of them as well, just as a symmetry kind of thing. So yeah, that's my deal. Nice closer look at the box for the curious. All that Japanese box art back there. Okay. Back up it goes. A quarter, you say? Wow. Okay, well, I'll at least eliminate that worry because it's time to head back to the game anyway. I'm glad you liked it, Panic Sloth. Okay, so that's playing along, and yeah, let's get back to the action, shall we? There is a game where we play some roles, sitting on a 1 to 2 minute delay. Oh wow, Yuga 2. I knew mobile delays were ridiculous, but that certainly is something. Yeah, if you've noticed what your chat messages correspond to the way that I'm doing, I'm used to seeing 20 to 30 seconds on mobile, but not 1 to 2 minutes. Wow, they must be doing some very interesting bandwidth management. Thanks for dealing with the delay, though, Yuga 2. Mobile Twitch is hard. I've definitely been in positions where I've tried to cope with mobile Twitch, and it's not great. So any of you who are dealing with it, bless you all for hanging out and watching me. Since I got my newer phone, I'm probably only like 30 seconds off. Look at you, Panic Sloth, being all fancy. Yeah, now I bet the game is probably a little too quiet, so I can take it back to the usual. Like, I usually there's the sliding scale that goes from -60 to 0, and I usually keep it somewhere around the -30-ish range, something like that. I guess right now it's minus 12.1 dB. I mean, I'm no audio engineer, but I feel like I really should be doing some offline recordings to test and recalibrate my volume again. No wonder your selfies have been absolutely glowing, Panic Sloth. That new phone is giving you all sorts of life right there. Okay, 40 seconds of lag. That's more like it. 40 seconds on mobile, I could understand that, Yuga 2. All these people look rather happy. Go on, take this. Flower jar! Yes! Goodbye a honey syrup, so I can use this flower jar immediately. Heck yeah. 6 faux flowers? Oh, baby. Let's talk to more of these people. Dip in the hot springs would perk up the king in a jiffy. Hey, did you know Valentina's got a huge egg in the middle of the room? Spits out eggs from time to time, and sometimes when you shield yourself, the eggs will ricochet off you. Oh my. Yes, I know there are hot springs. Someone else told me. In this same room. I used to be a guard here, till Valentina snatched away all my keys. Gave me the boot. Guess I won't be needing this master key anymore. Would you like it? Oh, gee. Why, thank you. I got the castle key. Hee hee. Yeah, go tap another stream and come back, Yuga 2. I bet you will. I bet you'll get a better delay. Kids are asleep. Finally opened my Switch. Oh boy! Oh, so you finally got yourself a Switch, Panic Sloth. heck yeah! You were coveting. Okay, chat test. If you're dealing with the chat test, I acknowledge it as soon as I saw it. You get to. I pinky swear. We'll see how long this takes. And then I type chat test right after I finish that sentence. So we'll see where that goes. Hopefully I try to communicate some sort of timeliness there. 12 seconds. Okay. Yeah, 12 seconds on mobile. That sounds more like it. What games did you get with your Switch, Panic Sloth? I guess I'm gonna have to fight this big fat fuck Koopa Troopa. Testing between when I send it and when it shows on your screen. Oh, that is also a good indicator. Having chat right up there above me is another good way of measuring it. I didn't even think about that. Oh boy, 3 of these guys. Time to just hit them hard. And I don't have Mario's Ultra Jump yet, unfortunately, so I can't. Oh, maybe I do. Actually, I do. Yeah. Let's group hug, shall we? Figured if I'm gonna get trapped at home for a while, well, I might as well have fun. Just picked up Mario Kart for now. Didn't have Mario Maker. 12 on the dot. Good to know. Yeah, Panic Sloth. I think Mario Kart is the greatest. One of it. There's like 3 or 4 perfect starters for the Nintendo Switch, and Mario Kart 8 is right there. Is right there in the running. $17. Ooh, that really hurt him. Mario reaches level 18. I'm really power leveling, and I've got Ultra Flame. Yeah. I think it's because when I jumped in, I was off my mobile data, then switched to Wi-Fi. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, hey, here comes a boss. La-dee-da, here you go, Big Eggy. I'll give you plenty of nutrients so you'll grow up to be big and strong. Ho, 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 Mario's already here. He's a fast one, he is. Watering an egg to make it hatch? Oh, it won't open. It's locked. Ha ha ha. It's locked, but I have the master key. Let's consult the egg.
I'm so lonely. Won't you play with me?
Sure. Let's crack this egg, shall we? I'm not gonna waste any magic here. Actually, speaking of which, I should item. Let's slurp on the syrup right now. There we go.
Hello. I'm Buddha.
Oof. 98. Well, it's time to smack her with all I got. $90? Yeah, could do better. Straight up physical. 2. Ooh, okay. Ultra Flame, do your best. 0. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's make Toadstool a little resistant here. Let's buff her up a little bit. Especially, let's do a group hug right now. Ooh, that's scary. Okay, then, if flames don't go, then let's super jump, shall we? Another 17, not bad.
Teehee, ouch! You're hurting me. Now it's my turn. Get it while it's hot.
You mean bonding time? Oh, sweet, sweet bonding. Okay. Let's see what a Geno Blast does, damage-wise. $70? It's still not great. Okay. Then, let's therapy. Ooh, well, nope, Mario needs some therapy. Ooh, got the full heal. Okay. Well, gotta burn a turn for some maple syrup. We love that bonding time, Panic Sloth. We really do. Oof. Okay, let's Geno boost Toadstool again. Just buff her up like crazy. Especially the defense part. Let's see if... Ooh, let's see if I can put Birdo to sleep. Ooh, only 28. No, not Geno. He's down. Come back, Geno. Need ya. We need you in your crazy blast attacks. Seriously, what kind of magical power is that Toadstool summons an entity from heaven to revive someone else in the party? It's bonkers. Anyway, super jump in. $17 again. Ah, she only took 54. Okay. Let's flash Birdo. Okay. Can I get a mute just to stop some of the bleeding here? Another rotate control pad. I never know if I do this right. Oh no. That's Maple. Ouch. Panic Sloth, what other consoles are you hiding around home? Because I know you do definitely mess around with enough games to have some good nostalgia memories and other such things when we hang out on Twitter. $15. Yeah. Oof. 147? Are you kidding me? Let me boost Toadstool one more time so she'll be resilient. And then let's group hug. Yikes. And now I've got to burn another maple syrup because yikes. Yikes, this Birdo is... I thought I was decently leveled too, but I'm getting crushed. Ugh. DS, PS4, PS3, PS2, dead PS1, few dead Nintendos. Ooh. Now see, from what little I understand, having a PS4 means, you know, you've got backwards compatibility with PS3 and PS2, don't you? I thought PS4 had decent backwards compatibility. As for the dead Nintendos, wondering if there's a small chance I could take one or two of them off your hands, depending on which console they are. Because you never know. A few of them might be able to be revived. There's some very smart people out there who do very crafty things and can bring those dead ones back to life. No! Ooh, at least I defended myself there. Well, let's go fist back.
Oh, I'm never gonna let you go. You're just too cute.
That was a brutal fight. Holy crap. Another level up, imagine that. You look through to see what you have saved. Yeah. Mama learned Star Rain. Ooh, that is one heck of a spell. I do like that one. It might be useful in the future. Oh, I have another key now.
Don't forget about me.
Got Castle Key 2. I brought one back a few times, but last year it gave up on me finally. Oh. Yeah, if it's a Wii or a Wii U, then I'll safely say give up, because you can try to repair, but it will not be a pretty price. Well, if you're willing to have hacked versions of a Wii or a Wii U, then you don't even have to worry about the disk drive being an issue. Because I actually just picked up a Wii that was used by some youngins. So I question the stability of the disk drive, but the availability of hacks on the Wii mean, well, I can bypass a lot of stuff with an SD card. And if you somehow killed a GameCube, I don't even know how you did that. Old school computer repair. Oh. Yeah, the new stuff. Yeah, newer consoles can get wild. One of the big complaints of people who repair the Wii is, holy crap, so many screws. But to be fair, the Nintendo 64 had a lot of screws as well. Only takes five screws to get the shell open, but once you get under there, an absolute nightmare labyrinth of screws are holding all the heat shielding together. Oh, Joffle, won't you ever learn? There. Never had a Wii, only the Nintendo and Super Nintendo. Oh, okay. If you have multiples of those old ones, then still curious. Very curious. Okay, more hit points for Gino. Let's keep moving. One in an N64 in high school family outvoted me with PS1. Oh man, that was a very pivotal moment there. N64 games are still, like, they're not super expensive, but they're not bottom of the barrel either. I'd say they're fairly affordable. Consoles still run, for some reason, between the 60 to 80 mark. Sometimes you can get them as low as 40, though. But yeah, I feel like the Nintendo 64 is still way worth it. I have a lot of my expertise tied into the N64, believe it or not. And once I get a certain item, I will probably be able to stream more of it. But GoldenEye. GoldenEye! Yes. Oh, GoldenEye. In lieu of adding GoldenEye to my collection, I have Perfect Dark instead, which definitely scratches the itch. Still salty about it. No doubt. Being denied GoldenEye is one of those things that it's like, let's see, GoldenEye came out in 98. Do you mind me asking how old you were in 98, Panic Sloth? Bowser Crush. Screw it, let's get in another fight here. More guards down, the better. Oh yeah, baby, one shot. Really want to play GoldenEye Reloaded but have no access to it. Oh, is GoldenEye Reloaded, wasn't that like the PC remix of it? Oh! 2010, developed by Eurocom for the Wii? Oh, interesting. Yeah, there was a solid streak of Bond games for a while there, but then they all just kind of fizzled out. It was weird. Best Friends at GoldenEye, Many an Afternoon, had a Bond game for the DS, but it was super meh. Yeah, that's very unfortunate when that happens. King Nimbus resting in bed. Absolutely no running in the halls. Queen Valentina. Mario, this can only mean that my mom and dad are here. Hey, wait a sec. It won't open. It's locked. Leave it to me. Looks like it's up to me to get us out of yet another jam. Feast your eyes on this show of brains and brawn. Stand back. I love how he does that snapping before he takes off. Wait a minute. If my dad's really better, we shouldn't make so much noise. We need another plan. Bowser's crying because he tripped. I guess we should find Valentina and force the truth out of her. But what about the door? Listen, you never ever talk to the leader of the Koopa Troop like that. Ooh, I hate that. I'll ignore it this time, but don't let it happen again. Queen Valentina. Originally on Wii, then got a graphics upgrade, went on 360 and PS3. That sounds pretty delightful. Phone thinks GoldenEye should be all caps. I mean, in most gamers' minds, it is an all caps type of game. It is that badass. Alright. Let's, go ahead and blocks there. Let's just fight the fatty. Out of my way, fatty. And I will hit him hard with a Geno Blast to start. And how about some self-therapy? And now Mario can just go hog wild. $13, yeah. Well, at least I got them all. And I'm actually going to backtrack a bit because I missed 3 hidden blocks. Wow. And that means missing 3 frog coins, which is just no bueno. There's one. Okay, there's 2. And 3 was like over here and then down some stairs. Yeah. And then right. There we go. Okay, diversion over? Oh. This one is dirty. That is a dirty, dirty hidden coin right there. Absolute filth if they would do that to us. And the next one, not until the Smithy Factory, so I'm good to go, basically. And even then, in the Smithy Factory, that one's only a mushroom. Not too worried. Oh boy, it's the final countdown or something.
Queen Valentina, that Mario creature who beat up Smilax is here. Mario? What? What does a Mario look like? Well, it has a bushy mustache, long sideburns, and a pair of mean-looking legs. I have a feeling... I have the feeling I've seen this Mario before.
Oh, she remembers the statue, and it just threw up a peace sign. Just threw up a gang sign. Mushroom Kingdom, throwing up my set. Wait, yes, it was that statue the Garo just delivered. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, Valentina? Well, we certainly aren't gonna listen to your pointless chatter, frankly speaking. I'm not gonna worry. Without this key, the king can't go anywhere. Oh boy. Hush. She thinks she's so fancy and smart. I said shut up already. What the? That isn't a statue, that's Mario. Valentina, hand over the key, now! Ah, freaking Mallow, you clumsy idiot. How utterly rude, and who in blazes are you anyway? Me, I'm the real prince, that's who.
Brat! And how dare you listen in on a private conversation?
Private? Private? Everyone in a 10-mile radius could hear you.
Humph, if you're gonna be this rude, I'm simply going to leave. So long, chumps.
Eh? Hey, Valentina ran away. I shall fly the coop too. And Dodo is gonna dodo. I think I'm losing the energy to keep these voices straight. I think we kind of missed the boat here. So we better get moving too. Come on, let's get them. Gotta gather Mallow. Ooh, a save box. Just keep on trucking. Freebie. I desperately needed a freebie. Crystal. And it missed. Another crystal. I think I'll just defend while Mario does the good work of stomping on all their heads. Oh wow. Well, let's clean it up. Oh. Toadstool's still defending herself. Good, good. And now we'll just smack him to death. Easy peasy. Oh yeah! Psych bomb, good. Good. Now she's getting more HP, because she needs to be able to tank. Ooh, got second in very first race. Heck yeah, once you master power sliding in Mario Kart Panic Sloth, you will be unstoppable. And this actually feels like group hug time. What course were you playing on, Panic Sloth? I'm sure you, yeah, I'm sure you had your choice. You probably wanted to challenge yourself. I really need an item shop right now. Oh snap! Yeah, I even booted Dodo out. Woo! Not having to fight Dodo is the real win there. The faces Mario makes here. Especially that one. And a peace sign. He is resigned to his fate. Right now, Prince Mala is bathing in the hot springs. It must be so relaxing. Love Mario Kart. Want to take it with me to work tomorrow. And Flower Course? Just picked one at random. Probably should have challenged myself. Oh yeah, especially you're going to love the redesigned versions of classic courses too. Let's see. Is this the one that ejects me to the map? Yes, it is. And if I fall down here? Oh. Okay, don't want to deal with that. I'll jump up here. And be back in Nimbus Land. Queen Valentina! Is the king showing any improvement? And how is his wife, the old queen? And Tubby, or Prince Mala, where's he hiding these days? Know what I think? I think, get out of here. The truth is, get out of here. The truth is, know what I think? I think... Arrgh. Ooh, she's angry. Pipe down, all of you. I have better things to do than listen to your half-wit opinions. And look, well, I've been wasting my time listening to your endless chatter. Mario has managed to find me. Oh, I hope this isn't immediately a boss fight. Dodo! I think this is immediately a boss fight, and I am really, really low on supplies. Oh, that bird has a permanent brain cramp. Dodo, do you hear me? Get over here now. I need some help entertaining Mario. Oh boy, here comes the fight. Gotten to play a few in the mobile version, but everything's so much nicer. Yeah, gorgeous game. And to think it looked just that good back on the Wii U as well. Like, truly, Nintendo did something magical with Mario Kart 8. Oh no! Well, at least I just got Psych Bomb with her. Of all of everyone to take, the one who can defend herself the best. That's nice. Ooh, multi-strike. Oof. Okay, I'll just therapy myself again. Why not? A Flutterhush. Oh. Oh, I resisted the muting. Okay, well, time for you to take this Psych Bomb, you idiot. If you think Mario Kart 8 is beautiful, wait till you start playing Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey. It will break your brain. Breath of the Wild, especially, I think, you'll just stop whatever you're doing so you can watch sunrises and sunsets, or even just take in the ambience of being on a mountaintop at night. It is a ridiculously amazing game. No! Oh, I'm very salty. Very salty. I think that's the first time that... Okay, second time that's happened while I've been streaming this game. Oh, I'm very displeased at what just transpired. I bet damn near bought Breath of the Wild tonight as well. Next paycheck, get Breath of the Wild. You'll be fine with Mario Kart until then. Defense up. Okay. Let's try this whole thing again. Good lord. I'm terrible. Yes, luckily it's only 1 week off. Oh, nice. You're finding all the right ways, Panic Sloth, to balance the adulting and all the rest. Okay, Heavy Trooper, let's get you out of here. Good. Very good. Okay, and let's be better about that invincibility star that's coming up in a second here. Another crystal. Probably get ready for bed. Yeah, I was wondering, Panic Sloth, especially because now I know that the time difference between you and me is 2 hours. So so I was impressed to see you awake this late in the first place, and on a school night. Very big hugs. You have a good night. I will catch you around the internet tomorrow, where I will certainly be hitting the heart button on a lot of your tweets again. Let's heal, shall we? 'Cause good lord. At least a quick group hug. Just a little bit of that. So now, and let's do this the right way. Awful about sleep, delayed circadian rhythm. You are certainly full of the good kind of chaos. Good night, Panic Sloth. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it very much. I feel like there's... I keep forgetting the way that I'm supposed to be able to go there. And I think if I want to do any sort of item shop stuff, I'm gonna have to circumvent it by going elsewhere. Like perhaps crawling all the way back to Monstro Town? Grab some maple syrups or something. I think there's a shopkeeper somewhere in here. Nope, not gonna fight Jinx yet. Oh boy. Yes. Let's talk to the sweet Goomba here. Bye. Can't carry anymore, maybe. What the? Oh. I've got 8 pick-me-ups. Maybe I need to go down to 4. That's the one thing that I kind of dislike, is how small the inventory is here. Okay, and then we'll sell 2 honeys. Okay, now I've got plenty of inventory room to just load up on the syrup. 10 of them, good enough for me. Yeah, 1 more for the road. Okay, back up to the clouds we go. Now I am armed to the teeth. I should have hit the save box back in Monstro Town. That would have actually been smart of me, but no, I'm prone to not being smart a lot, so that's on me. That's on me. Valentina being abusive, yada yada. Okay, back to the fight. Let's see what Dodo wants to do this time. Who's he snatching? Okay, still snatching Toadstool. Let's see if I can make Toadstool put up a better fight. No, not if she's gonna get creamed by multi-strike. Jesus. self-therapy. You can't mute me, bro. But I will clobber you with a psych bomb. Oof. Need the maple syrup. Hope I survive this next hit. Oh! Oh, that was very, very lucky. So now I can max mushroom, weather a hit, and then retaliate. Oof. Yikes. Am I somehow underleveled? Like, holy crap. Another multi-strike. Come on, miss. Ugh. It's freaking brutal. At least therapy's cheap. Flutter hush. Yep, can't hush me. More psych bomb in your face. Oh, don't I have an attack item? Thought I maybe had an attack item. Maybe. Ice bomb. Sure, why not? Ooh. He didn't like that one bit. Okay. Now, Mario, go jump on her martini glass or her boobs. They really leaned into that with her damage animation being a boob jiggle. You gonna come back yet, Toadstool? Let's go with... Yeah, we need syrup. Heck yes! Okay, I only need a super jump. Oof. That's okay. Time for a flash. Bang! 190. Good. Yeah, you dumb dodo.
Dodo, how could you lose already? Oh, come on, get over here.
You damn fool. And now, Toadstool can give us the sweet, sweet group hug we need. Juicy. And now, a maple syrup. We're fighting back, y'all. And now, Gino. Uh-oh. What's she gonna do? Diamonds. Ooh. Ooh, this is not good. That's a powerful spell, but that's okay. I can Geno Flash now. Let's see, actually, that Psych Bomb, does it hit multiple? Yes, it does! Alright. Not bad. $13. Eh. The jumps really seem to affect Valentina, though. Diamond Saw. Oh, please hit Peach, maybe? Okay, Mario is fine. Whew, that was rough. Okay. Given the jump is effective, let's buff Mario. And let's also group hug and oof. I'll burn a Mario turn for a syrup refill. Freebie, very good. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh! I'm screwed. This is, no one has a true form pin, so unless some other ailment happens, and dead. This is gonna be a weird fight from here to the end. Drain Beam, sure. Oh! Neat! Okay, then, wow, that was very fortunate. So, yeah, let's pick me up, Mario. And, okay, Peach is back too. So, somehow, through the healing power of being a mushroom, we survived that. So, let's clobber him again. Jesters! Twitch still needs to learn how to count. Yeah, because Twitch is all like 6, 4, 9, 3, 1, and yeah, there's something that's just not right with this place, with all its buffering and its, yeah. Hell, I'm not even literate, so I don't even know if Twitch is counting correctly half the time. How you doing, Jesters? Thanks for coming in tonight. Appreciate you very much. Geno Flash. Can't complain, been lurking the whole time. Oh, you trickster, you. Just like a jester, to have been lurking the entire time. To laugh at me and taunt me in secret or something like that. How you doing tonight? Hope everything's good on a Tuesday for you. Must have been a really long time since you played this. Don't even recall an enemy with jiggly boobs. Yep, or with bobs rather. Yeah, given the weird features of that character, those are definitely bobs. Attempting to multitask. Ooh, you get to. You are a hard worker all the time.
I don't believe this.
Yeah, fly away. Show's over, folks. Dodo, let's get out of here. Well, everyone, until we meet again. Watching stream, plus Discord voice chat, plus playing games. Wow. You are super cranking your internet connection, Yuga2. Proud of you. That's a lot of coin. Ooh, buddy. Great, they're gone. Let's go after her. I know she has a key. Ow. Ow. Huh? Mario, look! Did he just swallow that key like Kirby? It's kind of what it looked like. I was actually going to take a nap, but then my bestie dropped me a message and my brother was doing a store run. Though that will certainly jog one awake. It's really weird how you can put your energy levels back on the rails with certain events. Hope Comcast doesn't come to collect your soul. Oh man. Comcast sometimes fails at collecting money from their own customers, so I doubt they can collect a soul. They might collect your soul by accident while trying to get money from you. Mom? Dad? I'd like you to meet Mario and my other travel companions.
I say, how can we ever thank you enough? I'm Mario's father, King Nimbus.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for looking after my dear child. Allow me to introduce everyone. This is Princess Toadstool from Mushroom Kingdom.
Ah, I've heard so much about you. May I have your autograph?
Don't embarrass Junior, dear.
Oh, never mind. And who is this gentleman here?
This is Mario. He helped me from the start.
I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. You don't mean the Mario? Jumping Mario? Autograph, please.
That's quite enough, dear.
Okay then. How about showing me just a little jump? A tiny hop will do.
Oh, what a flex. Huzzah! At least I personally imagine them saying huzzah when they do that.
Oh, fantastic. Show me again later. And who do we have over here?
This is Bowser, leader of the Koopa Troop.
Oh, another famous person. This is just too much. I must have your autograph.
Dear, behave yourself, please.
No, not even a little scribble? Okay. Yes, I'm quite forgetting my manners. Well, who do we have over here?
This is Gino, who I told you about before.
Oh yes, that story about the Star Street. How awful.
That's Star Road. By the way, a little before Valentina took over, a large star fell into the volcano.
But the dreaded Czar Dragon inhabits the volcano. It's going to be tough getting a star out of there. Perhaps all of you working together could handle that beast. Why, when I was young,
Yes, dear. Now, once at the volcano, find Hinopio. He'll be able to help you. You be careful, Mallow. Okay, Mom. But I probably won't come back until we find the star.
Oh boy.
Very, very epic climax going on here. Oh, what's in this room? More people. Do you know there are hot springs around here? Yep. Oh, you're no fun. Wanted to be first. Let's get out of this damned castle. Oh, they already put up statues to all of our memories here. That was fast. I don't even know where I am. Just assuming things. Let's go stock up at the item store, shall we? Say, you have that I'm looking for something look in your eyes. What can I do for you? Okay, where I'm going on this, let's get a little bit more maple in my life. Yes. And... ooh. Oh yeah, Mario needs armor. Wow. I just did that entire section without armor. Are you kidding me right now? I forget to put armor rack on them. Holy shit. Okay, maybe I am a little bit... maybe I am well leveled if I just did that entire section without armor. It took a second try, but... okay. Well, we're all armored up. Now let's see how the weapons go. 153 to 163, good. Or 135 to 145, good. Double punch to 177 to 87, good. And, oh, dang, you're right. Oh, man. Okay, now I can sell weapons. I can sell the Trebuchet Parasol. Feather, speed up by 20. Oh my, and 333 to sell it. Let's see, I'm going to buy a sticky glove for Mallow. Yes. Equip. 128 to 138, good. And I thought I could buy some... yeah, I need to buy fuzzy pants. That seems good enough. More equipping. I thought I need to buy pants. There we go. And now I will equip the pants. Okay, good. And let's see. Courage Shell versus Happy Shell. Oh, I'm gonna stick with the Courage Shell. Okay, I can sell the Happy Shell. Okay, good. Now I'm kind of squared away here. Let's go... Let me go save my game again. Same place as when I started the stream. So, it has been a couple of hours. Do not fret. I'm not ending the stream by any means. Just because, regrettably, I am human. So I need to go do human things for a few minutes so I can keep my head in the game and stay fresh for the stream. So, I'm going to take 10 to 15. Let me fire up the tunes. Hopefully the tunes are delicious. Oh, we've got a good one here. Yeah. Okay, so don't touch that dial, don't touch your phone, don't touch yourself. I'll be right back. It's time to make a little progress, isn't it? But perhaps for the sake of jesters...
As you can see, this is a PlayStation Black Disc. Cut number 1 contains computer data, so please don't play it. But you probably won't listen to me anyway, will you?
Let's jam a little bit to the hidden track. This is why physical copies of games are so important, especially disc-based games back in the day, because neat little things like this were hiding all over the place in these old games. Sometimes you could throw these discs in a computer, and there was hidden art. There were little picture files hiding all over the game as well. Haven't beaten any Banjo-Kazooie games. Pretty much only the first two really matter. You can get them both on Xbox Live Arcade. I do not think they were included in the Rare Replay package. Banjo-Kazooie is better than Banjo-Tooie. But if you're all about that classic 3D platformer collectathon life, you're going to have a good time with both of them, I think. Banjo-Tooie is a ridiculous game. Oh, you have all of them? Neat. Okay. I feel like I'm edging closer and closer to picking up an Xbox One X, because they're starting to drop those bundles down to under $300, and there are a bunch of neat things you can do with an Xbox One X as well. Plus, it's the most powerful version that'll play games at the best visual fidelity and frame rate and all those things. So. It's just been something to kind of think about. But I wanted to make sure I played this game or played this track real quick for jesters. Really neat remix. Really is. A lot of games are mentioned are games I pretty much haven't beaten. I have that problem too. Or I'll start a lot of games and then just miserably fail to complete them. Just cannot somehow bring myself to get past like the halfway point. X consoles are $200 right now. Yeah, I've seen a lot of like the Star Wars Xbox One X deals going for like $299. Yeah, going for $300. Certainly a good reason to go for an Xbox One X, because this is probably where they're going to bottom out until all supplies are exhausted. Wouldn't surprise me if they end production on those in about a year. But this is probably where the Xbox One X is bottoming out price-wise, I think, unless there's going to be some crazy Black Friday deal where they go for like $200. But that's still a few months off from now. All right, so I'm gonna let that burst there be the end of that for sure. Let's head back to the game, shall we? And we are on one heck of a chase right now for the 6th star that's gonna result in finding ourselves in a climactic battle with some very interesting looking characters when we do get to them. Spoiler alert, they end up resembling the Power Rangers a little bit, and it's a really, really funny fight, I think, especially seeing them bickering and all that stuff. So Xbox Series X, horrible naming, is going to drop soon. So far they plan on making all Series X games do One X games. Yeah, and I think that's the right move, personally. You want to start introducing some backward compatibility, especially since you're based heavily on a PC architecture anyway. You might as well find a way to make sure that all the games will be interoperable across them all. Okay. Save is locked in. Let's get out of Nimbus Land. Let's keep crushing it. Let's advance over to wherever the volcano is. Actually, what I wanted to do, now that things have cleared up here in Nimbus Land, there's a... yeah. Oh? Busted. What to do? I'll give you this fertilizer if you let me go, okay? I forget what the fertilizer is supposed to do for me, but that's okay. What I mean, any game developed for Series X will be playable on older systems. Oh. I thought it was that they're going to make sure that, yeah, they're going to make sure that if it's for Series X, at least maybe for the first year, that you don't have to worry about not being able to play it on the One X. There's going to be a nice long grace period between the two consoles. Yeah, which makes you think the Series X is just the elite, definitely. Crockoat.
Hey, say hey, we meet again. This here land is rich. It's got tons of loot, and I want it all. But hey, I'm not sweating. This device will tell me where the treasures are hidden. The rest of them are mine. All mine. Adios, fools.
Oh. Idiot. Signal ring. The equipment will ring at the location of hidden treasure. Oh my. Well, I got most of them, so I'm not too bothered. But what I really need to do, equipment-wise, I think True Form is more important than Wake Up on Toadstool. So I'm gonna make that little modification, and now let's get out of here. Still undergoing repairs? What do I have to do to... See, I think I neglected this house too. Now we can go to the castle, check out statues, see the volcano. Not yet. Maybe I have to go down and take a dip in the springs. Not really sure if I'm gonna stick to console this next gen. Yeah, especially because it seems like they're starting to mess around with some of the more popular games getting PC ports. Like I feel like this is one of those pivotal moments in console versus PC gaming that we're getting a PC version of Horizon Zero Dawn. Things are going to get interesting. Please be careful not to fall into the volcano. Oh yeah, feel that healing. Danger! Beyond the cliffs is the volcano. Considering a ton of games are third-party, exclusives aren't being exclusive anymore. Yeah. So, yeah, you figure these game developers really are gonna try hard to maximize the possibility of their game earning more money. So put it on as many platforms as possible, so as many people, so everyone can try to buy the game. Ooh. Damn it, keep saying if you want to sell consoles, you sell exclusives. Yeah, exactly. That's and see, this is where Nintendo has ends up having an edge, because there are a huge amount of desirable franchises that are only available for Nintendo. A double-edged sword, totally. Exclusives are indeed a double-edged sword as well. Nintendo, however, is seemingly the only one who actually gets it and knows how to leverage exclusives correctly. Sony's been doing well with theirs. The PS4 was the clear winner in this generation, I think. Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, a couple of others. And it had better looking versions of certain other games as well. Gotta hand it to Sony. They really crushed it. I also think Sony has found a way to offer the more compelling, the better value online experience too. It's just me, of course, but not that I've used it, but for every time I've ever done my homework to try to make sure that I knew what was going on out there, they just had a slightly better value to their online service than Xbox Live. Not really trying to compete with tech. Yeah, because in the end, the technical capability between the PS4 and Xbox One were quite similar. So it wasn't a tech competition as much as who gets the most quality games out of all the out of their third parties. Oh yeah, Naughty Dog with the Uncharted games too. Those are important. Bang. Double EXP. Ooh, I'll try. I will save scum this. Yeah. 44. Really love the music right here. Some of the bass sounds they got out, some of the bass noises that they're able to get out of the Super Nintendo were really good. Sony's PS Plus isn't as good as live. What makes live the better choice for you, Yuga 2? HP Max. Ooh, I actually need to whirl. Yeah! Slice the bones. Is this... Okay. Because I know somewhere down here is another star. Give me some coin. 272. Eh. Come on. Let me keep crushing it. Well, not too bad. I squashed a mid-boss, which was the most important part. Okay, let's get Mario's hit points up. Already going through the roof here. Malo the glass cannon. But yeah, Yuga 2, I've definitely heard it both ways for, I guess, depending on your needs, the online services can be, can go certain ways. Xbox seems to feel more natural. Originally, Sony had free online until PS Plus felt like they kept mimicking live. Can't really compare, never did multiplayer on Sony's consoles. Okay, totally fair. Yeah, I'm not an online multiplayer type person either, so there's no real value in it for me. I'm okay paying Nintendo $20 a year for the retro games, and I've done a little bit of online play with Mario Kart 8, but otherwise I don't find it too burdensome to pay something like that. Nintendo at least knows that their online isn't better, so they kept it very cheap. Ooh, a frog coin over there. How do I get it? Last multiplayer, Black Ops, for a total of 2 weeks. Wow. Okay, what does Bowser? Yeah, we'll go with that. All my friends with PC, random people to play with. Aww. Got it. Got the frog coin. Doesn't matter that I burned my butt. Oh. There we go. That'll do. All these crazy ways of getting frog coins. Hope I don't hope I'm not hurting myself. Okay, I'm not, thankfully. How do I... Overwatch pretty much destroyed my desire in multiplayer. Oh. In what way? Because I have some friends who are big into Overwatch, and I wouldn't have thought that it was terribly problematic or anything. There we go. Geez, that was a real precision kind of thing. All friends left console. Okay. I can understand harboring a little bit of resentment towards Overwatch in that case. Because that game really seems to suck people in like crazy. Oh no! Oh well, accidental power grinding. Sure, I'll take it. Can't justify paying $40 for a multiplayer only game. Yeah, that's true too. $40, and doesn't it still have microtransactions on top of that? Oh yeah, Gino level 21. Let's crank up his physical attack. There we go. That's the good stuff. Oh no. The mid-boss over there is angry. Let's see here. Let me save first. If it has a campaign or storyline, okay, but when it's just competitive shooter, then it's a nope. Totally. And people have freaking huge arena tournaments over this. It's crazy. Uh-oh. I guess I'll fight this thing. Sure, why not? Ooh, good damage, good damage. Let's sip on the scissor. And how about if I super jump? Monster's getting furious. Okay, fine. You can get furious all at once. EA Battlefront games look amazing. Not gonna play. Totally get it. Yeah, like give me some real content. I think that's why there are certain games that got super popular. Spider-Man, obviously, as a shining example. That single player, there's still people who want single player. There's still people who want campaigns. There's still people who want story. Let us have that. Even if they remove loot boxes, totally, yeah. The fact that they wanted loot boxes in there in the first place kind of sours the whole deal. Because then they probably terribly redesigned the game around removing loot boxes, and it just gets super frustrating. Jedi Fallen Order was the first step in the right direction in 10 years. Totally. Fallen Order, yeah, I've watched plenty of people streaming Fallen Order, and that was just an unquestionably wonderful game. Yes! Fallen Order could have used a bit more polish. I mean, I heard it was definitely buggy, but it was gorgeous, and it had a lot of, at least decently executed, a lot of really cool concepts. I'll give them that. Let's flash them. All in one. Wonderful. Combat, to be honest, is a little janky. Okay. I don't quite recall the combat from how I watched it, but I definitely did see a few players get like kind of stabbed in the back a little bit, kind of taken by surprise from certain enemies, or have a hard time hitting certain enemies. It was really there are definitely some rough spots in the combat. I will say that much, at least from what I saw. Not that I have any personal experience from playing it. Oh, another one of these guys? Inside this volcano are smaller volcanoes. And it's fun, kind of fast-paced Dark Souls bit, but it's more parry timing. Oh, yeah, having parry timing is nice for players who want to have extra skill type things, but if the combat mechanics end up leaning too hard on that, then that becomes frustrating. If it feels like you have to parry in order to be able to advance. Show me Hinopio. Where is his lair? I'm sure it's not far away. BGR with the wide-eyed stare. Welcome to the stream, coming in on a Tuesday night, a rarity at that. What is happening, BGR? Thanks for popping in. How is your Tuesday? Our chill dude Hinopio is here to help us.
Hey there. Woo, I thought I heard footsteps. For a minute I thought I was nuts. I'm Hinopio. This place is a regular inferno. Come on, step inside.
Yeah, just got back from work, super exhausted. Totally get it, BGR. Yeah, I got home from work, and there was only an hour until stream, so I had to bust ass to make sure that I was presentable and that my background elements were also presentable for a decent stream. Some stuff just feels too floaty, feels like you're fighting with a marionette versus a digital character. Yeah, there are a lot of other games that have mastered hand-to-hand combat. When you think about the advances that like the Batman Arkham games did for player versus enemy fighting, like I feel like that should be in some way the blueprint for how a lot more 3D games with combat work. Okay, so yeah, Hinopio does all these. He has all three shops.
Welcome to the item shop.
He's got the basics. Okay, let me sell some items because I probably have more than 8. All these bracers? Don't need any dumb bracers. Don't need a. Maybe I could use a fright bomb. Huh. The seed and fertilizer, though, I know that has a... Oh! The seed and fertilizer get me an awesome item. The gardener in the back of Rosetown. Aha! Favorite fighting systems are God of War, DMC, Arkham, and Ninja Gaiden. Yes, to Ninja Gaiden. Oh, man. Like, Ninja Gaiden gave you movement, and you could still be accurate. I'm not sure what tweaking they did to it, but Ninja Gaiden, that fight system was wonderful. And while I haven't played the latest God of War, playing all of the old PS2, PS3 God of Wars, beautifully controlling games. Love the combat in those. Ninja Gaiden Xbox is probably one of the best fighting systems in an action game. You are absolutely correct, Yuga2. Surprised you're playing this. Didn't I finish this? No, BGR, I did not finish this. When I started this stream, and well, even right now, I'm only at 5 out of the 7 stars. So we are close to the end of this game. Doing my alternating TikTok RPG and Wind Waker, Mario RPG, Wind Waker. So maybe eventually, maybe in 2 weeks, I'll have these games licked. Maybe more like 1 week. I think I'm going to finish Super Mario RPG before I finish Wind Waker, so we'll see how things go. But I am getting towards like the final 20-25% of Mario RPG right now. Let's see here. That red essence will be essential somewhere. Ooh, the red essence will be good if I fight Culex, that's right. Oh, I don't need to worry about that. Let's see what he's got for armor.
Welcome to the inn. 30 coins will get you a room.
Okay, fine. Won't finish Wind Waker before Mario RPG. You know how many hours? Yeah, Wind Waker is ridiculous. I think I'm only like... I spent 2.5 hours on Wind Waker, and this past Saturday, I think you popped in on Saturday, I spent a solid 2.5 hours on it, and it felt like I got nowhere. Like, I started that 2.5 hour block, like, okay, here's the dungeon I need to go into, and then I ended that 2.5 hour block with, okay, I'm halfway through the dungeon that I needed to get at because of all the weird running around they made me do. God of War PS4 isn't as kinetic, pretty good. It's on the Dark Souls fight with the shoulder buttons. Most games adopted camera, pissed off a lot of people. Yeah, that camera on God of War PS4 was incredibly polarizing. I personally, from an artistic standpoint, I loved it, but I never played the game to truly see how it would affect my fighting. Look, F-Zero! F-Zero! We got the F-Zero figures, and we got 2 F-Zero, and we got the R-Wing. Holy crap, you guys, we got an Easter egg. Anyway. Welcome to the armor shop. And we got nothing but fire. We got hot fire for everyone. So I'm going to strip everyone down to their skivvies so I can replace it with the ability to spit hot fire. Everyone's getting fire. Boom, 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 boom. That's right. Fire shirt, fire dress, flame emoji cape, lightning pants, lava shell. Just giving them extra cute names. I think third person free camera with a quick turn on the D-pad down, fighting and locking onto enemies and fighting with the shoulder buttons. Okay. Fighting with shoulder buttons seems like it would be weird, but being able to lock on enemies I think is essential. Okay, things are about to heat up here, you guys. It's about to get intense. I mean, literally and figuratively. Oh no! I didn't want to get in a fight, but... well, we're doing it. We're doing the thing. Hat is a touch crooked. Had to sacrifice a moment to deal with it. Just me and my weird sense of vanity sometimes. I mean, for what they wanted to do, they managed to do it, but it needs to be more refined for the next game. Oh, sure. And I think Cory Barlog is fully in that mindset of, like, God of War PS4 is obviously the byproduct of someone who is obsessed with perfection. BGR with the host. Many thanks. Many, many, many thanks. Clearly, God of War PS4 was the byproduct of people who were obsessed with perfection. So they got quite a few things, they got many things right. They re-engineered God of War from the ground up and gave us something that was freakishly wonderful. But yeah, they are surely going to be the type to take player concerns, realize, okay, we did legitimately mess that up, and try for something better next time. Oh yeah. Ooh, a freebie on the Fear Bomb. That's nice. Tell you, I've had Chinese food like 8 times this past week and a half, never tasted better than today. Do you keep getting Chinese food from the same spot, BGR? Because if you keep getting it from the same spot, they probably make it better every time you come back because they're starting to like you and they recognize you. Keep getting stuffed at 17. Same 2 spots, okay. Sleeping Dogs had an awesome fighting system? Okay, I never messed with Sleeping Dogs. Didn't know that was a thing. Oof. Can't complain, 2 favorite places. Yeah, I've got a couple spots close to me that are pretty good too. I need to at least try hitting them weekly or something to let them know that I'm trying trying to represent, keep some solidarity with him, let him know that that I'm out here and I care. Would love to see Jade Empire with Sleeping Dogs fighting system. I'd never even heard of Sleeping Dogs, so I need to figure out how to get on that. I'll watch some stuff on it later for sure. Might as well ultra jump again. Oh, now he's gonna come up as Bones. Yeah. Bones and Canvas. My gosh, man, have you heard of the True Crime games? Yes, I have heard of True Crime. Like, barely heard of the True Crime games, but I have heard of them, yes. I was never really a PlayStation or Xbox person, so there's a ton of more mature themed games that they never came across my path. Awesome combo. I figured something out, man. I'm figuring something out. Ooh. Well, ultra jump. It does the most damage. Only 15. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Storm? Oh, it's only happening to Gino. Okay. Ooh. Well, time to at least group hug the surviving members. And then Mario can pick me up Gino. Sleeping Dogs was originally True Crime Hong Kong, but it got scrapped and then a different developer took over, changed the names, made it to a very good kung fu action movie game. Oh, that sounds awesome. A kung fu movie action game, I would be into that. I would be very much into that. Sleeping Dogs, was it a PS4 360? Was it a PS4 and Xbox game, or was there, or was it an exclusive to one of them? Because I figure if I pick up at least an Xbox One X, then there's going to be a ton of really awesome stuff that will be cheap. Let's see what I want to go with here. Ooh, yeah, I can syrup. Unfortunately, the devs were bankrupted. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. .360 PS3, but got ported. Oh, okay. I at least have a PS3. I just neglected acquiring games for it. Let's see what the psych bomb does here. Ooh. Come on, Bones, just die already. Boulder. Ooh, ooh. That was rough. It is true that PS2 games can be played on the PS3. Launch model PS3s actually had the PS2 Emotion Engine chip inside of them, so it had perfect hardware replication. It was the perfect backwards compatibility. Later versions of PS3 had that stuff stripped out for cost-saving purposes, and do it just through software emulation. What's the no part you get to? Jobless. Such a hard fight, but clearly it wasn't a boss fight, as the music indicates. We have the red star, you guys! Operation Winback. Oh man, Winback, yes. I believe that was the sequel to N64 Winback. Winback was a surprisingly innovative series. Winback actually gifted us a lot of the stuff we really enjoy from like Metal Gear Solid and stuff. Star got snatched away. Newer systems don't support PS2 discs at all and only allow digital titles off the store. Oh, that's lame.
We got the star. We're amazing.
We're unbeatable.
We're gorgeous. You better leave now, chumps.
I'm guessing it's for stability's sake that they weren't confident in writing a PlayStation 2 emulator on the PS3, so they found ways to package those digital titles in their own special way to make sure that they absolutely worked. I get it from a business perspective, but fuck us, right? Yeah, exactly. PSN storefront for PS2 games, super limited, maybe 20 games max. Most everything was remastered and resold. That's true too. I guess what you might end up having to do, find yourself a PS2. Doesn't matter if the disc drive still works or not, but head up on eBay, and I think on Amazon as well. You can get a memory card, usually for like $20, preloaded with a thing called Free McBoot, and Free McBoot will let you play PS2 games off of a hard drive, so you don't even have to worry about that stuff. You just have to be willing to be nerdy enough to mod stuff, but from what I hear, it's just simple yet tedious, so you just have to have time.
Hey, Red, look down there. That's gotta be the ugliest mustache I've ever seen.
Ew, gross.
That guy's worse looking than that Claude Mario.
That is Mario, you idiot. Listen, everyone, we gotta get this star to the blade immediately. We'll deal with Mario later.
Grim Fandango was one remastered, and hey, yes, I streamed Grim Fandango back in October-ish. Hey, Red, careful with this. You're all thumbs. Heard a rumor that Beautiful Joe's coming to Switch and hope so. Really wanted to play it but never have. Dude, yes. Beautiful Joe is such a wonderful game. They should really package it. Maybe they package 1 and 2 together. I feel like that would be the right way to go about it. Oh boy, gotta prepare myself a little bit here. I think I wanna... Do I want to swap out Gino? I feel like this is the perfect party though. I still feel like this is the perfect party. Fantastic series, totally. Beautiful Joe, great music, wonderful creative ways of using all the power-ups that are given to you in the game. It really feels like some sort of spiritual spin-off of the Mega Man series in some way, to me at least. Because you're given a set of powers and you have to solve problems with the powers, so it's almost like the combat itself is to solve a puzzle. It's so cool. Oh yeah.
We fight for evil. We live for disorder.
We like what we do. We struggle for chaos.
We are the Axum Rangers.
This star piece gives people hope. It needs to be destroyed.
Ooh. Yep, Mario Power Rangers, because you're dealing with the Japanese developers, so why not have some sort of Super Sentai reference going on here? It's perfect, it really is. Uh-oh. Wonderful 101 made by the same people. Oh, Intelligent Systems. Yeah, I'm really happy Wonderful 101 is getting a remaster. That'll be neat. I don't have it for Wii U, but I'll be able to get it for Switch, so that's nice. Ooh. It is of utmost importance that we crush Axum Pink. She gets all the violence right now. Solidify. Might be group hug time. Oh, Mario, don't die. Well, might as well go out in a flash. Yeah, I just love these Axum Rangers. They are a great thing. No, don't kiss me! Spritz Bomb. Wow, Gino's taking all the abuse. And a miss. And a miss. Wow, these guys are really sucking it up. Let's group hug for what we have currently. And so about Power Rangers, Super Sentai was a whole genre of shows where people would transform into superheroes, fight monsters like Beetleborgs. Yes, there were so many. Once Power Rangers burst onto the scene in the 90s, all the copycats needed to come out of the woodwork, and it was a pretty cool era. Of course, nothing was as good as Power Rangers, but that's okay. A lot of us kids would eat it up anyway. Ooh. Once knew a guy who claimed he loved Sentais but would compare animes from his childhood like Sailor Moon and recent Sentais like Attack on Titan. I'd say it's garbage, but yeah, there are much better ways of making these comparisons. That's just downright foolish.
Yo, Red!
What?
My makeup's running.
Then change brands. So that they say really funny things when. Okay, you know what? I'm taking a clobber in here, so I think I'm going to use the red stuff. Just a biased idiot. Yeah. He just wanted to feel superior about something, so there you go. Okay. Let's do this. Toadstool needs to survive. Red essence on her. 3 turns, she's going to be magical. Okay, so who's next? I think I'm gonna take out Axum Black next. Oh no, just normal for weebs. Yeah. Thankfully, I never really knew any weebs, so things weren't too tiresome. Oh yeah, I think actually I think Yellow's next because that dude has a ton of hit points. Okay, we're going to come back, Mario. Oof, he's got high defense. And Body Slam is powerful. Oh! A lot are super attached to what they grew up with and think the new formats are trash. Take, for example, a shit ton of people say Trigun is one of the best series, but I find it super boring. I can see that. I did enjoy Trigun, but I can see how it wouldn't draw people either. Ooh, I really needed that. Okay, let's, Alright, come back, Gino. It was good for its time. Yeah, in its time, it was freaking groundbreaking and incredibly dramatic and told an awesome story. Now, Trigun's been outclassed by a lot of animes. Meteor Blast. Ouchies. But taking out Pink was essential because she's their healer, so... Okay, Gino Flash. I mean, I love DBZ, but some of the stuff is meh. Yo, Red! What? I broke my shades. Serves you right. Yo, Red! What? I'm hungry. Chew on your tongue. Alright, so we're down to green and red. Nice. He's not wrong, but after the Boo Saga, yeah. The Boo Saga shit got tiresome. Really tiresome. Come back, Mario. I feel like the Cell Saga was the right amount of struggle. Tons of filler episodes. Yeah, that's why they had to do Kai, so they could go back and freaking kind of clean up after themselves and offer something abridged. Something a lot more efficient. Oof. Okay. Geno Flash. Yeah, but I like the DBZ music better than Kai. Yeah, see, it's always, there's always trade-offs. One thing that's better about DBZ, for sure. Let's just punch out Axum Red. But Green's got all the magic, that's why he's dangerous. Oof. Just therapy on Mario. Oof, Red takes a lot of punishment. Oh, my head is spinning. Okay, so we're down to Green. Neat. I like the US stereo music, even though it sounded like it was made as a children's show soundtrack. Did have some bops though, like Rock the Dragon. Oh man, I lived for Rock the Dragon back in the day. Because I was just, I was just a 14-year-old edgelord dipshit who didn't know any better. So it was so fun. Enough! Now I'm angry. Time to finish this. Uh-oh. Formation ho! Rock the Dragon is pretty great. Here we go. Uh-oh, time to attack the head. Okay, so, it's time for maple syrup. Yes. Freebie! And, let's ultra jump, sure. Not bad. 162. Okay. Force beam energized. Maximum charge. Fire the breaker. Uh-oh. Ah! Sparks flying from our chests. Oh, Geno's still muted. Son of a... I'll just contribute to the cause with the maple syrup so I can go hog wild a little later, and then Peach can group hug us. And that may have cured status. Anyway, ultra jump. Recharging. Okay, time for me to Geno Flash. Real bangers around the Budokai series. I need to pick up some actual Dragon Ball games. Dragon Ball FighterZ is really cheap right now, so I should really, get on that. Ooh, can I try to mute the Megazord head? Yeah, I didn't mess with Budokai, but I respect it as something that was probably super good. Yeah, I think I saw Fighters for like 20 bucks the other day on Switch. Uh-oh, another breaker beam. And this is why it's important to have Toadstool as your healer. They're good games, promise. You guys can look them up right now. They're good. I believe you. Totally believe you. Budokai was a big deal. recharging. Which means it's time for another Geno Flash. Oh, let's see here. Oh, therapy Geno, just to be on the safe side. Let's top him up. Now, ultra jumps. Still 17. Brutal. This isn't possible! We are invincible! Can this be happening? To the Axum Rangers? Wah! Never got into Street Fighter, King of the Fighters. Did like DOA though. DOA was nice. If you like DOA, then you probably could have gotten into Virtua Fighter and Tekken as well. Right now, I'm more interested in Dragon Ball Kakarot. Okay. Yeah, Kakarot, that DBZ Kakarot seems to be putting in a really cool story situation, so I get it. Only 17 experience points for that fight? What the hell? We just destroyed an entire ship, you guys. Bonkers. Yeah, 6 out of 7 stars. 6 star pieces have finally been collected. Where could that last star piece be? Let's go back to Nimbus Land. And go back up here. And I can save. Gonna push through just a little more story here. Only DBZ game I owned was Legacy of Goku on GBA. Oh wow. Yeah, I was always really iffy on Dragon Ball games for a while. Bus is still undergoing repairs. What on earth do I have to do to get that bus back in order? I'm not leaving this stream until that bus is operational, you guys. Such a uselessly big castle. Oh, an entire cutscene that I just never participated in. Mom? Dad? Were you able to find the star, dear? Yeah, the Axum Rangers took it away from us, but we got it back again. That's wonderful. Now the star thing can be repaired, right? I guess not. You're still missing a piece, I take it. The last star? Wait, the only place left to look is in Bowser's Keep. Yeah, we know, but there's no way to get in. Believe me, we tried, but... Yes, even Mario can't jump that far. Alright, I'll let you use the... That's it, dear. You should use the royal bus. Yes, Marlo, the time has come for you to take the bus. Why, when I was your age... Really? Are you sure it's all right? Of course, dear. I've ordered the repairman to have it fixed by the time you leave. You simply have to help Mario and the others get that last star. You bet, Mom. Come on, Mario, let's go. All right. So that's how I repair the bus. Just by talking to them. I think my favorite thing about the people of Nimbus Land, how when they walk, they bounce a little bit because they are literally cloud people, so they bounce a little bit. They have gravity does not affect them in the same ways, so they're just always kind of floating. Safety save, just to scratch my paranoia here, but yeah, fairly close to the end. But it's one long hard road for the rest of this. Like, it's definitely something I would save for the next stream. As a matter of fact, I may be able to finish this on Thursday. Let's see here. The bus has finally been repaired. We can start operating again. Prince Mallow, we want to go to Bowser's Keep. Could you give us a lift, please? I heard the story from King Nimbus. You'll be there in no time. Here it comes, here it comes. And I like how the bus is just a giant Lucky 2. So, how's the engine running? Oh, it's purring like a kitten. Could you take Prince Mallow to the entrance of Bowser's Keep? Of course. Can't wait to get this thing running again. Come, Prince, hop on board. Whee! All aboard. We're off. Yay! Huzzah! We had to loop all the way around just to get a cloud bus all the way to Bowser's Keep. Freaking ridiculous. But let's see what happens here. Hopefully there's another save box when I land, or very shortly after landing, because that boss right there, Exor, that's a hell of a fight. Ah, the scent of boiling lava. It's so nice to be home. Smithy's gonna pay for stealing my splendid castle from me. Play a ton of stuff. Only types of games don't get into are sports games unless it's X Games type, strategy, RTS, card games, fighters, and MMOs. That is a good spread. Once again! Bowser's mood has affected the monster. Monster's confused. Bowser's not even actively in my party, and he's still affecting the monster moods. Gino. Ooh. I guess HP is the one. AZ Collins, what is happening, bro? You get to really like hack and slash adventures. Totally. Speaking of hack and slash adventure games, AZ Collins has creeped in with his Dark Souls playing ass. What is good? How was Dim Sum tonight, AZ Collins? Could list your favorite game series. I like how organized you are about all these thoughts. They're very concise and very complete. You get to. Dude is legit ate so much. Heck yeah. I mean, because when you're at the only game in town for dim sum on a weekday evening, yeah, you're just gonna go hard. Storm. And that's the cool thing about a dim sum joint. You'll eat so much and you'll still only spend like $40. It's great. Finally killed the Forky. Okay, actually, yeah, this is one heck of a trial, I believe. So I'm just gonna peek ahead real quick. And you know what? Yeah, I think, 120 for 6 people to eat way too much food. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's the real life there. That really is. So, yeah, given my new schedule and stream format, I must apologize, AZ Collins, because this it's time to call it, because I don't want to go too late. I still kind of have work and stuff tomorrow, amongst other things. So, but I do want to thank you for popping in here real quick to say hi. AZ Collins, he streams a lot of weekday nights. Check him out, really cool dude. Yeah, Yeah, dang already. Sorry to disappoint you. I can't roll hard. I can't roll late like I used to. Those are the days. But BGR, you've been awesome. Yuga 2, you've been awesome. Panic Sloth, you are awesome. Hideous Winter, you are awesome. Jesters, if you're still lurking, appreciate you too. Metal Gear Solid DMC, God of War, Gears of War, Zelda, Fallout, Dead Rising, Resident Evil Metro. Maybe next time. Alright, well, if nothing else, you can catch me Thursday night, same time, 7 o'clock Pacific. I'll be wrapping up Super Mario RPG. Don't think I'll be rating tonight, but that's okay. Maybe there'll be someone on Thursday. But, till next time, appreciate you all. Thank you.